This is how a dead man feels.
Hey, and welcome to this video about Hayashiro this time. I have once again the honor to test him in test server, and I hope the new data I've collected for this character will please you. Enjoy! Hayashiro is the new character for this 3rd anniversary, and as a wind ninja he has a lot of stylish animation. His support skills for the team and for himself are quite comparable to Shira or Koi, as he gives the same boost when being above half HP, but this time for wind element. Let's also take a look at his ninjutsu directly.
7 kills.
That was fast. Let's watch it a bit slower. So first, he performs a wind dash to the boss, while his clone will cut him from multiple directions and 2 giant shuriken will collide and explode. Then he spawns 2 shadow clones that will deal a lot of slashes to the boss, and 2 waves of giant shuriken rotating, going to hit the boss no matter where he is. Then 5 Shadow Clone will perform a Wind Thrust while he prepares for a Void Cleave, a cut through time and space. That was cool. This leads us to a ratio phase by phase and a total ratio quite high for a level 0 character. That's ironically close to our starting character Kuro when he is at perk 6 and at max level. Note that the jutsu can deal a bit more damage if you start it when the boss is close to you because of the rotating shuriken. If the boss is behind, he can try to hit it, but if the boss is not present on the screen, it won't. The second phase, the Shadow Clone won't hit either for the Shadow Slash or the Wind Thrust, but the final hit, the Void Cleave, will hit whenever the boss is. His jutsu is not his only competences. He also have the 3 essence arts, and it allows him to every 45 seconds select between 3 options, either doing a wind attack, either doing a fire attack, or having a thunder shield. Let's watch it directly. So, when unlocked, you need to stay pressed on the button to select the correct option you want. The wind attack only hits in front of Hayashiro. The fire will track the boss wherever he is, and the thunder shield will basically protect him from heavy damage. Their coef are quite high for support capacity, especially if you consider that they are usable infinitely as long as you wait 45 seconds, except for the shield that can be used only 2 times per battle. Let's watch how Hayashiro progresses through his talent tree while staying at perk 0. At level 40 we will earn some boost for his both phase 1 and phase 2 of the jutsu, and nothing more will be noticeable. You will see the coefficient update at the top of the screen through this talent tree. For this level 50 we will have a boost of attack when having a wind weapon, and we will improve mostly the phase 1 of the jutsu. At the level 60 we will get 2 new facts about Hayashiro. First of all, he is strong against human boss, and he can also earn some boost with the Wind Spirit's power that will spawn some feather every 20 seconds to give him some attack boost, 30 here. The feather will last for 30 seconds until you collect a new feather. If you don't collect the next feather, then you will lose 2 of them. The maximum feather is 5. The feather comes from the boss no matter where he is, so if the boss is behind, the feather will come from behind. It doesn't spawn out of battle, so the timer won't decrease too, meaning that out of a battle during phase 1 or phase 2 of a PvP, you can't lose your boost. But if you miss a feather, then you will lose 2 feather boosts, and there is no other way of losing them. The level 70 will bring some boost to the Tree Essence art, adding time to the shield and damage to both the fire and the wind attack. We also improve a lot our first phase of the jutsu. For the Awakening and the level 80, we will earn some new capacity and more attack when having a wind weapon. We will earn 40 of attack per feather, which is more than the double we already have, and a new shuriken in the rotative shuriken for the phase 2. Most of the improvement will be for the phase 2, but we will also improve for the first time the phase 3, the Void Cleave. The level 90 is really interesting, I would say even the best one. You earn some boost against human, but you also earn a quadruple jump after having 4 feather, meaning that you can't lose the quadruple jump out of battle. You will also earn some boost from the sub-weapon on for the first phase of your jutsu, and the second phase, the Shadow Clone will now dash to the boss with the 5 new Shadow Clone at the end. Also, they will perform more new Wind Blast during the phase 2. Let's watch that, as a lot of things have changed now. If we look at the decomposed coefficient for the level 90, we can see that now the phase 2 has much more impact than before. The level 100 will bring some more attack from the sub-weapon, and you will now earn 2 stacks of feather when triggering the ninjutsu. You will also improve the shield of the Tree Essence art and increase the damage of the phase 1 of the jutsu. For the level 110, we will have some more attack for our wind weapon. Some attack per feather is increased, but we now have 120 attack per feather. And we will improve the tree art fire on phase 1 and phase 2 of the jutsu. Finally, the last level, level 120, we will earn some more attack against human and for having a weapon. We will improve the Tree Essence art of wind and the phase 1 of the jutsu, and the last part, the Void Cleave. We need to test that, but before we should improve a little bit more our Hayashiro. First of all, let's test the new skin, the Shadow's Verdict. Also, let's keep the perk 2 so we can have one more relic and maybe take a look at the relics, but also improve the support skills to the level maximum, level 10, so we double our boost from it. Hayashiro got 3 relics, the Wind Spirit's Feather, the Wind Veil Greaves, and the Tempest Shuriken. The Wind Spirit's Feather will provide him a starting power of 1 feather, and at level maximum it will bring him 4 feather. Although we can see that the set effects will bring him 265 of attack and an additional attack of 80 per feather, which is quite a lot. It brings us to 200 of attack per feather in total if we add it to the talent tree. The Wind Veil Greaves will boost the wind element attack 272 at level max and decrease the damage it takes from the bosses. The Tempest Shuriken, that I won't test out as I prefer the wind damage, will boost his weapon attack, also improve a little bit his HP.
principle of judgment is simple. Sin cannot be forgiven.
Hayashiro doesn't stall his reputation. His coefficient is really high, and for this last level we can see that his separation phase by phase is well balanced. If you compare this coefficient to other previously released characters, we can see that Hayashiro creates a new separation. The perk 3 of Hayashiro will make his total boost against human of 920 of attack, and the perk 4 will improve the duration of the feather by 15 seconds and the max attack by 1, meaning that now you can lose a feather without that much consequence. It also improves our maximum attack potential. The 3As, the perk 5, will improve a lot the 3 Ensemble art of Hayashiro, making him decrease the cooldown of the attack by 5 seconds per each feather collected. It will also improve all 3 of the capacities, restoring HP for the Thunder Shield and more attack for the 2 others. The shield regeneration seems to be close to half of the HP of Hayashiro, which is a lot considering that you can use it 2 times. The fire and wind boost benefit of a plus 50% after it. Don't forget that Hayashiro benefits from wind boost and not fire boost. Finally, the perk 6 will improve a lot the last slash of Hayashiro's jutsu and also make a small attack when collecting a feather.
The principle of judgment is simple. Sin cannot be forgiven.
We learned that until the perk 6 the ratio won't change even at perk 5, but at perk 6 the ratio will go up drastically. This 58 is a lot. Even separated, you can see that it's very balanced, and compared to other ninja, Hayashiro is a beast. Even if you miss part of the jutsu, his damage are quite stable and you can be confident at dealing his damage. What I like to consider is also his attack boost potential coming from his level of Relics, and we can see that Shira got a bit more than him, but nothing that can compensate the gap between their coefficient. Hayashiro has a lot of advantage, and the best one I could say is that he is even strong even without having perks, making him a good character for a beginner to compete with high-end other players. I still managed to find some problem to Hayashiro, especially the fact that you can't pause his jutsu, meaning that in PvP you are sensible to most offensive cards to decrease your damage. Although the tree art skills need some practice, as it's the first one that needs some slide to reach the competence you want to trigger. That's all for me. I hope you enjoyed this video, because I did a lot, and thanks to you guys for watching. Also thanks to Pandada for letting me test this character before it really releases. Don't hesitate if you have any question, ask in comment or through Discord if you find me there.
Stupidity at its finest! It is not the judge who is supreme. Law that delivers judgment.